Sports. And up ahead, it's a big one, an AFC Championship game rematch. It's the Ravens and the reigning Super Bowl champs. Under the lights on Thursday night.
On a gorgeous late summer afternoon, it's time for football from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight we are back to football. It's the Thursday opener for 2024. As it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Buffalo Bills. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
And we're underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's put all of us in our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bomb it over your heads. Everything in between. He is an absolute nightmare for defenses to try and prepare for. And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
Here's 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now, right where this setup down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Fielded at the 20. A nice little juke. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Right, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Here's Jackson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Boy, you go 3 and out on your first drive, and that's not the way you want to start this drive either. Doesn't seem like they're really into it just yet.
No, first 4 plays, you don't want to call it a disaster, but not looking very sharp. Now here's a throw that's complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. This is taken at the 23. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They'll start out here with the option left. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Now a handoff running through the middle. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. And he nearly got the 1st himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. On play action, Allen. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Allen. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And Knox is going to have a Bills 1st down as the tackle made down at the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Allen. And he's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. First trip to the red zone for the Bills. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Harris running straight ahead. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up fourth down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills are going to tie the game at 3. So Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they got 3 now. They hope that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 10. Now Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Throw caught by Flowers. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll take this down to the 22-yard line. These two teams all tied after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing is Jackson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
So they look like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen, a pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On the give, this is Harris. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The offense at this point, they could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Hardy. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Diggs in motion right. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Allen now looks to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They hand this off to Harris. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. Throwing now is Allen. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And he'll get nothing out of that one. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Now Allen. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And again, it's Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass, and the Bills have taken the lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. And now here come the Ravens. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those 6s on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. Right back to him on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
46-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Tucker's kick is good. And that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This is Harris. Taking it right down Broadway. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Okay, let's make some good plays today.
From the gun, it's Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hardy. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Allen to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Jackson. And he slings one that's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Now, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track for the completion for enough yardage for a first down.
This will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he fires one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. That's complete to Pierce. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Jackson to throw. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. That is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Again, Jackson, a slant route caught by Bateman. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Tucker's kick is good, and they take the lead here by 2, 12-10. So a little late drama in the first half as that kick will give them the lead into intermission.
Isn't this fun the way that this is unfolding? You're exactly right. The late drama, 3 points go up on the board, and we go into the half with a new leader.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys were a 7. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and the Bills are going to take over at their own 41. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football up and drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give him the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Allen going to fire quickly and get it to Diggs out wide. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
Yeah, he did. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On play action, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. On the ground, it's Harris. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown! A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Bills have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. With Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd down. Here's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. On 2nd down, Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. So after the INT, it's Allen. The left side caught by Diggs. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Allen. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Harris. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Damian Harris taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Bills take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. This taken in at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, then maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. action. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Throwing is Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. They'll find Bateman once more. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 30 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. A quick throw taken in by Diggs. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. The quick slant good for 8 and a first. On play action, Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Allen again. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one because normally on 3rd and short, you're just trying to move the sticks, get the ball just past that line of scrimmage. Instead, they take the big shot downfield, and it pays off.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. Harris is in. Touchdown, Bills. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Now Jackson on 1st down. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Play action. It's Jackson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably what he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 14. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bills shaken up on the play. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. He's hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Play action. Now Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Taken at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bills' first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. And again, it's Allen. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
Now Allen. And complete right side to Cook. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Here's 3rd down and 4. Here's Allen to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
On first down, Allen. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They run with Harris. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. To throw, it's Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Marcus Williams on the guard.
They run with Harris. yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Bit of a pressure spot here for Tyler Bass. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. The kick by Bass is good. They'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do and kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They go play action with Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. To throw again is Jackson. He still makes a catch, even though it was tapped by the linebacker. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Jackson now. Looking deep here for Flowers. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late game. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture as now they've got a 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. A quick throw into the hands of Hardy. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by 8, a little over a minute and a half remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Jackson. They'll go screen here to Hunt.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of throws already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Jackson able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Jackson's throw caught by Pierce. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Throwing, Jackson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This Buffalo crowd letting them have it. 3rd down now. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Down to their final play. They've got to get in the end zone. That's part 1. Part 2, the 2-point conversion.
Throw the 2-point conversion right out of their mind. That's what they have to do. What you said is accurate. In the end zone, have to score a touchdown for that to even matter.
That is caught. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously.